The game begins with one e4, and my opponent replies with Sicilian defense. After to knight f3, d6 and d4, we enter the open Sicilian, where both players immediately fight for control of the center. Black captures the pawn and I recapture with the knight. And after knight f6, knight c3, black chooses the knight of variation with a6, one of the most respected openings in modern chess. The idea is to prevent my knight or bishop from jumping into b5 while preparing queenside expansion. I continue with f3, supporting the e4 pawn and preparing a kingside pawn storm. This setup is very common against a Najdorf because white often castles long and attacks on the king side. Black plays a very common move e5 and I responded with knight to b3. And we continue the theoretical line with bishop e7, bishop e3. Black castles here and I play queen d2, preparing to long castle. And after bishop e6, I castled queenside. Whenever kings are castled on opposite sides, both players usually stop thinking about defense and start racing to attack each other's king. Black develops knight to d7 with knight bd7, and I played knight to d5 here. And we traded knights with knight takes d5, e takes d5, and she protects her bishop with bishop f5, and I attack it again with g4. And here bishop g6, because only g6 is safe square for bishop. I play h4 to have a pawn storm attack, she played f5, and I played h5, completely ignoring her move. Then we have bishop f7. She takes h5 and she brings her knight on f6, attacking pawns on d5 and s5. And I can't protect both pawns, so I went for a clear attack with s6. Black took on d5 with bishop and I play h takes g7, trying to open both g and h files for me. Black plays rook to f7, not taking my pawn with king as it can be risky. Now since the pawn reaches g7, even though this pawn won't survive forever, it forces black to spend valuable time dealing with it, while my pieces continue improving. Now I protected my f3 pawn with rook to s3, and black plays rook to c8, just rook on the semi-open file, and I play king to b1 for long-term king safety. Black plays queen to d7, attacking my f5 pawn. I defended it with bishop to d3. Black blocks my defense with e4. And now we have plenty of exchanges with f takes e4, bishop takes e4, bishop takes e4, knight takes e4, queen to d5, queen takes on f5, queen takes f5, rook takes f5. I continue my attack with knight to d4 and black plays rook fc5, two rooks on same file, and I play c3. Then she went for pawn storm with b5 and knight to e6 defending g7 pawn. And after rook to f5, I played bishop d4 again protecting the g7 pawn. She played bishop to f6, offering a bishop trade and also attacking my pawn on g7. I played rook d s1, attacking pawn on h7 and ignoring her move. She played bishop takes d4, expecting me to take back the bishop. But I went for a brilliant idea, starting with rook takes h7. And after knight d2 check, king to a1, my attack is still there. And she played bishop takes g7. And this is her final mistake of this game, as rook takes g7 is the beautiful checkmate.